It's all about money. That's what it boils down to.
We're the only, of all the people that we know that have been shot, killed, and beat by the police, we're the only ones that's pushing the issue. And you know what I hear on the regular now? Man, y'all better be careful. Careful for what? I'm not selling no drugs. I'm not shooting nobody. Careful for what? I'm fighting for my son. Right. So y'all telling me to be careful.
And they want us to walk on eggshells.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
The will to go on and stay, continue talking to people is just amazing. Because like I said, a lot of people wouldn't have the courage to do so.
Exactly.
Like I
run across so many people who have been victims of police brutality that has never spoken out about it. And they're like more so afraid that they might get hurt for speaking out about it, and it's crazy, man. I feel like the damage is already done in my situation. Yeah. You know, I wake up every day in a wheelchair. It's my reality, and I'm a fighter. You know what I'm saying? I can't just sit back and tolerate what happened to me. I gotta fight to make some type of change.
I feel like everybody has a limit, and like I feel like your story might be, once it gets out to the masses, that might be their limit to say, enough is enough. Because, like I said, a lot of people just let it happen. Like you said,
so many people let it happen. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. It's like every person, every African American male that I know, when you're driving and you see the police, you could be a college student, you could be a businessman. When you're driving and you see the police, automatically you get nervous. Automatically you turn your music down. You don't got nothing in your car.
On the other side of the road. It's a natural reaction.
It's a natural reaction.
Let me throw this in there too. The police station that shot my son, they're notorious. Like, a lot of the black kids from the community might be on probation for little petty stuff, but these cops are notorious for pulling young guys over, scaring them and threatening to take them back to jail, and taking all their money out their pocket. They might have $1,000, $1,500, and taking their money. And just the fact that they ain't getting took to jail, they be like, they'll leave. And they'll talk about it, but they won't, they be so scared and shook, and they're ignorant to the fact that they don't think they can do anything. But that's what they do at this same police station. So I don't know if that was the case with my son, but he had money that popped up missing after he was shot. So they're notorious for this, pulling young black guys over. Oh, what you doing? Where the drugs at? Oh, you got some money? You got some money? How much money you got? Yeah, I'm taking you to jail. This is probably drug money. You know what? Get your black ass out of here. And keep their money. And they're notorious for doing that. Am I lying?
Violating them.
And then the guy made a record about it, and they sent him to jail.
Yeah, there's these guys. I'll give you their names. Mayhem Mall and Soldier Bees. They made a song called "Fuck the Police," and they were talking. It was directed towards Zone 5 police station. We all from the same neighborhoods. And they ended up getting charged with terroristic threats, witness intimidation, and Mall got 2 to 6 years. They just got sentenced like 3 weeks ago. He got 2 to 6 years, and the other dude got a 1 to 3 for making this song.
And I never knew either that went on so much with people getting shot by the police. Like, cause you hear people, like, when they talk about the story, like, well, my brother got shot, but yeah. I never heard of it.
Nobody, it's like, it doesn't make the news a lot. Or they might, like, with my situation, they flashed it for about 3-4 days. And it's
done.
Yeah.
But when they was flashing it like he did all this stuff wrong.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't like he got shot. It was like he tried to. First, it started off. He tried to drag an officer.
Fleeing suspect drags an officer. Yeah, it went from me dragging an officer to team getting shot by an officer.
Okay.
And the news and the media normally always weigh towards the police, but they're like slowly starting to gravitate towards my son, because it's just wild. Like, his case is probably the biggest case that's coming out of Pittsburgh, probably ever. And they give us the smallest courtroom with 22 chairs in it.
Yeah, it was like, last time I had court, there was about 100 people that came down there. And the courtroom can only fit like 20 people.
So they try to limit the amount.
Even they wouldn't even let the news people come in the courtroom.
And then that's when they start getting pissed off, and they start to gravitate towards my son. Like, you know, I mean, it's clear as day. That's why we want a federal investigation. That's why we want this to get out, to let people see this is not no city that you really want to run to and think you're gonna live a productive life. If you're black, it's about not what you know, but who you know, and that's in all workforces here.
We know the problem exists, but we got to start talking about solutions, like, you know, what could be done. You know, we definitely got to start sticking together as a community.
That's the main thing. I think just like you said, coming together with a solution to the problem. But that comes along the line of people wanting to come together, and it's like trying to pull each other down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm guilty of it. Like, I would hear cases about even Jordan Miles, like, and you feel bad for him, like, oh, but I never once went to a rally, but now this happened to my son, now it's like, oh, come support.
Yeah.
We have to stop that. You know,
Definitely.
we have to be there for everyone.
And that's why I stress the issue now with my case, because I was always real popular, and I always hung in like every different neighborhood.
Yeah.
And with my case, I try to stress to people like, yo, like y'all know me, like this could really happen to anybody. And that's why I think I've gained so many followers that way, because so many people know me and know the type of person I am, and I'm prime example that it can happen to anybody. And I think my case, I think it could be the case to bring a lot of people together.
As long as you got a sit-down philosophy, you'll have a sit-down thought pattern. And as long as you think that old sit-down thought, you'll be in some kind of sit-down action. They'll have you sitting in everywhere. Well, you and I have been sitting long enough, and it's time today for us to start doing some standing and some fighting to back that up.